Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Really excited to bring you this particular review. Now this is going to be a model that's been on my radar for quite a few years, and I recently acquired it. Yes, this is a new model in my collection. It's not one I've had for a number of years, but I am very excited to bring it to you. Now normally, if you want a large pocket knife, there's a weight penalty with that. Just makes sense. Larger pocket knife, more steel used in the construction of the blade, and for some, that weight penalty is just a little too much. However, there are a handful of models out there where you get that larger size, you get that increased capability with your folding knife without the weight penalty. There's the SOG Flash 2 with SOG's proprietary arc lock. Now, I have one of those. It's an excellent larger pocket knife with a carry clip. The lock mechanism, I've seen what the knife looks like on the inside. I would definitely trust the arc lock for all lightweight cutting chores, most medium cutting chores. Personally, I would feel uncomfortable trusting that particular lock on the SOG Flash 2 for any sort of heavy cutting chores. I think it would put too much strain on the lock, but that's my personal observation. Now there's also the Spyderco Endura, which at this point in time is basically legendary as a work knife. Extremely lightweight, 3.75 inch blade. I have a small collection of them. I highly recommend the Spyderco Endura with the FRN handle scales. Incredibly lightweight. FRN is basically advanced plastic. Yeah, incredibly lightweight, very capable. If you live in a jurisdiction where a 3.75 inch blade is street legal to carry and you need a knife like that, Spyderco Endura, FRN handle scales, highly recommended. Today we're going to take a look at what I feel really is the best example of large pocket knife with extremely low weight. We're going to take a look at the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight, and you're seeing the box that it comes in. Here's the knife, and first of all, the ergonomics on this knife, very deceptive. It is slab-sided polymer plastic, no liners on the inside. Again, slab-sided. I normally hate slab-sided knives made of polymer plastic because on smaller knives they're just horribly uncomfortable. Your hand is not slab-sided when it grips the handle of the knife. So on a smaller knife, horribly uncomfortable. On the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight, oh my goodness, these are some of the best ergonomics out there, literally. This knife is so incredibly comfortable to hold in hand. Just amazing. Literally some of the best ergonomics I've ever experienced in a folding knife handle. And this is an excellent all-day cutting tool. If you need something as part of your job for heavy-duty cutting all day long, maybe the company you work for does not allow fixed blade knives, this is your best choice, bar none. Let's talk about refinement. There isn't any, absolutely none on the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. Zero refinement. This is an all-day cutting tool. This gets the job done easily, comfortably for you. It has about as much refinement as a medieval battle axe. This is a functional tool through and through. The lock mechanism, that's a ball-bearing lock, but you don't actually get a ball up front. Those are more like plastic textured tabs, as you can see from this top-down view. They're a bit elongated. They're plastic. There's a metal bar with a metal spring in there. And it's very similar to Benchmade's Axis lock. The biggest difference, I'd say, is that you're not spending your money buying a knife from a company that treats you and every single other red-blooded American like garbage. Yeah. The recent scandal with Benchmade, I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine that a company would have a policy of treating their core customer base like absolute garbage. That's what Benchmade does with every red-blooded patriotic American. Sal, over at Spyderco Knives, Sal is a patriot. So that's one big, huge advantage, for me anyway, when you buy a Spyderco knife over a Benchmade knife. You're buying a knife made by a company that actually shows respect to that core customer base, a lesson that Benchmade's executives need to learn. Okay, what else did I want to cover? Oh yes, this, as you can see, this is a huge folding knife, and it's ugly. It comes with a full flat grind, making it a great slicer. Now normally when you have a full flat grind like that, the blade opening hole is going to be a bit sharp right in that area where the line meets. Not on this one. You guys remember how badly my made in Japan Spyderco Sprint Run Baby Jess horn was. Well, this one is excellent. This blade opening hole has been properly reverse chamfered. It's absolutely comfortable thumbing this knife open. On the back, you have a wire clip. I'm not a huge fan of those, but if you're a bit careful and you baby the wire clip a bit, it should last you a good long time. Right here, there's a bit of jimping on the back of the spine of the blade. And as you can see, yep, those two pieces lock up beautifully. This jimping is a bit shallow. There's jimping underneath that's a little sharper, and you can use that as a finger choil, but nothing too aggressive at all. This thing, amazingly lightweight, like you would not believe. How lightweight? Let me show you something. Here's a bottle of whiteout. Guess which one weighs more? I literally can't tell. I'm not joking. I literally can't tell which one of these weighs more. And as usual, there will be full specs in the description below. This knife is absolutely large, in charge, and ridiculously lightweight. Lockup is solid. I mean, this is the absolute best example of ridiculously lightweight and large and capable that you will currently find out there. I'm really excited to have this knife in my collection. The only thing you need to worry about, maybe it might be too big to legally carry where you live. Other than that, this thing is amazing. I can't believe how lightweight it is. I literally can't tell the difference which one is heavier. That's how amazing it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.